What's up, my guys? Welcome to episode 9 of the My Guys Magic podcast. Can you believe we've been doing this for 9 weeks?
That's crazy.
This is a little wild for sure.
I can't believe that it's already December. This year's almost over.
It's
I don't
nuts.
know.
My name's Joe. I'm here with my boy, Pete.
What's up, my guys?
Peter.
Yeah, Pete, Peter, Petey, PP, whatever that
Peter,
commercial said.
Peter Piper packed a whatever. All right, so this week we're switching gears to standard. Modern is kind of behind us. It's going to be a quiet format for the next 7 months.
Yeah, I
Probably
think
the next 2 RCQ and next 3 RC seasons will be standard. So
yay!
So yeah, we're gonna do upcoming events and a metagame breakdown, and then talk a little bit about Worlds and kind of what we think of the standard decks going forward. So Pete, fill us in on the upcoming events.
All right, so what? Hey, my guys, Pete here. We already said that. Upcoming events. This weekend we have Magic World Championship. I think it's 31, December 5th through 7th. So it starts today, right?
Yes, sir.
Excited to see what happens with that.
11 a.m. Pacific time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, we can math.
Yep. And then we have the NRG Championships 2025, December 13th. And then after that, the next is Spotlight Atlanta, January 9th. I think it's the 9th. And then
9th through the 11th.
January 23rd through 25th is Regional Championship, Portland. And
and we're not going to Portland, right? It's too far. We're gonna go to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee in February.
Yeah, perfect time to go to Milwaukee.
We'll talk about that when we get closer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Milwaukee in late February should be nice.
I guess special shout out to Benji and Vinny, competing in NRG champs next weekend.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Good luck to those fellas. I don't think we know anybody else competing, do we? Well.
No.
I mean, obviously their teammate House of Mana is going to be playing too. Do we know what the formats are for NRG champs?
I do not.
I don't either. Okay.
Should have looked that up.
Yeah, probably. All right, so for standard metagame, so again, focusing on standard now, that's the RCQ season we're in. That's the upcoming RC. That's what's happening for Worlds. New format, new set came out, avatar, bans, things have been shaken up. So, kind of some interesting data. So, at the request of a friend of ours, we're only going to be pulling challenge data from events with 64 players or more. So over the course of the last week, there were 4 challenges with 64 players or more. Then there was a standard showcase on November 23rd and a Japanese Magic Cup on November 23rd. 231 players in the showcase, 363 players in the Japanese Cup. Total players across those 6 events was about 880, so decent sample size. Those 6 events were won by 6 unique standard decks: Azorius Pixie, Dimir Mid, Gruul Delirium, Is It Looting, Jeskai Artifacts, and Jeskai Control. So fairly diverse set of decks. I thought that it was kind of interesting to see, in 6 standard events, there's actually a more diverse top 8 meta and 6 unique decks that won each of these events. So obviously not a ton of data. I don't think the format is quite solved heading into Worlds, so I would assume that explains.
Yeah, it's pretty open right now.
The shakeup, yeah. So the Azorius Pixie deck is basically, it's playing the blue and white bounce, and it's trying to splash portal things in, if I'm not mistaken. Dimir Mid is your standard list of old, essentially. Are there any additions from the new sets? I haven't really been playing Dimir Mid, so I'm not entirely sure.
Dimir Mid? No,
I don't think so either. And then Gruul Delirium, that's a list from the past. Is It Looting is a fairly new list. Kind of. I mean, I guess it's playing Boomerang Basics, but it's essentially the Vivi shell instead of Cauldron and Vivi. It's playing Boomerang Basics. It's like playing a Frostcliff Siege.
Yeah, well, Jack, that card is nuts.
Frostcliff Siege.
Yeah, I got housed by that single-handedly by that card the other day.
Yeah, just because they can kind of
Just once it's on the battlefield, anything they draw, just if I don't have an answer.
Okay. Yeah. So is it looting? It's basically it's playing Duelist of the Mind, FOMO, Quantum Riddler, Tiger Seal. So Pete, you called Tiger Seal.
Yeah.
Um, Into the Floodmaw, Torsia Tower, 4 Boomerang Basics, Wild Ride, 4 Winter Night Stories, Frostcliff Siege, Roaring Furnace, and Storm Chaser's Talent. So fairly straightforward list.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Is it still seems to be king?
Yeah, that kind of reflects in the metagame for Worlds as well. And then one of the other decks that won, Jeskai Artifacts. I don't think that's really changed at all. It's essentially the same list, right? I don't think they got any new tools. So not really much to talk about there. And then Jeskai Control, again, a deck from Standard of old, so not much to mention there. Now, in terms of kind of the most popular decks being represented in the top 8, Is It Looting was the most popular deck across the top 8, 7 in the 48 decks of the top 8s across those 6 events, so about 15% of the meta. Then Dimir Mid was about 13%. Bant Airbending, Dimir Bounce, Golgari Earthbend, Jeskai Artifacts, and Simic Ouroboros were about 6% of the meta in those top 8. So those are some new decks and some decks that we've heard of before. Simic Ouroboros got Badgermole Cub, which I've seen those decks be empty-handed because the amount of mana they have access to on turn 3. It's like Elf into Badgermole Cub into I play all my things and hope I can beat you down in a couple turns. Yeah, like if they can Ouroboros on 3 with all those creatures on the battlefield and the opponent can't answer it, the game ends.
Yeah, if you don't draw a wipe, you're just dead.
Yeah, if you don't draw a wipe, or if you don't have like a spot removal on time for Ouroboros, you're dead. Golgari Earthbend has the Infinite Loop combo deck where it uses I'm drawing a blank on the card that has landfall and it comes back into play. Double black 2/1 creature. Why can't I think of what the heck it's called? I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, what card are you talking about?
It has haste if your opponent has 10 life or less. It's like one of those games of like, I can say everything about the card, but I can't tell you the name of it. Oh, man. It's been played in Dredge. My goodness.
I'm drawing a blank also. Yeah, I've been jamming a bunch of Arena and I haven't run into this deck at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's terrible. Anyways,
we just got
so the point is it basically uses that Badgermole Cub and the creature.
Oh, Bloodghast?
Bloodghast. My God.
That sounds like, wait a minute, what card are you talking about? I thought you said 2 and 2 black. I'm like,
yeah. So you basically infinitely ping your opponent with one of the outlaw lands.
Okay.
And Badgermole Cub because you continuously earthbend with because you have a creature that says whenever a creature you control dies, you earthbend, and so then you just re-earthbend the land, and then you loop it because the land comes back, it triggers the Bloodghast. The Bloodghast comes back, you sack it, trigger the earthbend, put it on the land, sack the land. It comes back, triggers the Bloodghast, and then you just cycle that and ping them.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Um, so what else? Airbending, also another infinite loop in there where it uses the Doc Bear. What's his name? Doc Orlock.
Doc Orlog.
Yeah. So you can airbend for free with Doc Orlock, and Appa makes a 1/1 whenever you airbend a creature or you play a card from exile.
So you just make
So
infinite one ones.
you just make infinite 1/1s, and then you can airbend. The way you sequence a combo is like if your opponent, if their only way out, which for most people the only way out is a sweeper, you um, just airbend your creatures. And uh, Aang has flash, so you can technically do it at the end step too. Um, oh no, I guess you couldn't because no, you could.
Yeah, because App has flash
because
too.
App has flash.
Yeah.
So you can do it at their end step. But if for whatever reason you do it in your main, you can
leave your creatures in it.
Leave your other creatures in airbend and then just threaten lethal with the 1/1s. Yeah.
And do it over again next turn.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, deck seems pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
But it has the highest win rate over the last 2 weeks, 30 days, right?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 230 matches, 57% win rate. The only thing it's a dog against is Jeskai Control. In this list of like relatively popular decks, it basically looks like it's a dog against Control. It also looks like it's a dog against Gruul Delirium, but Gruul Delirium is not a popular deck, so.
Yeah, I didn't know people were still playing that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it can still win games.
And then other just like wild decks. So, okay, so there's another couple new decks to talk about. Is it Lessons and is it Splash, or what some people call it? Is it Prowess?
Is it Scam?
Yeah, is it Scam? Yeah, there you go.
Is it Scam? I don't know.
Is it? So is it Lessons? It basically plays Gran and a bunch of the lessons, like accumulate wisdom so Gran, if you have 3 lessons in your graveyard, reduces the mana cost of your stuff by 1, and then accumulate wisdom, you draw 3 cards, and so you're basically just trying to do all of this silly, value cheap stuff. It kind of looked like Phoenix, honestly.
Yeah.
Playing Boomerang basics, trying to kill your opponent with otters, prowess otters
and the planisphere. And Soka.
Yeah. I did see, and Soka can get fairly big. It's just a 2 of, but I did see some wild lists that a streamer was playing that had, the Monument to Endurance.
And Artist Talent.
Where they were just going nuts with Gran, Artist Talent, and Monument to Endurance. They weren't playing any Storm Chasers Talent. They weren't playing any Roaring Furnace, and then they weren't playing any Sokka, and they weren't playing Astrologian's Planisphere, but they were just like, you get an Artist Talent in play, and then you find your monuments, and you just go nuts with Accumulate Wisdom, and can kill all your opponent's things with the Firebending Lessons and Combustion Technique.
Yeah, and if they can't answer the monuments,
yeah,
they just lose.
They're eventually going to lose. Yeah, unless they have a hyper aggressive draw. But it looks pretty good. I'm not sure how good it really is. But let's try to look at is it even showing up on the matrix here? Yeah, is it Lessons? So only 37 matches in the last 2 weeks, but 68% win rate, and it looks like it's favored against most things here, but that's just not enough data to really say anything relevant about it. But
no, but it's pretty telling that it's the most played deck at Worlds.
Yeah, I think somebody figured out something about it, but yeah, and I don't know. how much collaboration there is, or like how inbred the testing is, or
Right.
what
We'll
cross
find
pollination between teams. But yeah,
we'll find out
we're
later
gonna
today.
see. Yeah,
And then I saw in the article, looked like 4 of the Is It Lessons decks don't have any boomerang basics.
that seems kind of wrong, right?
Yeah.
Boomerang Basics was the most played card at Worlds from the new set.
Yeah, in this article, it said
Yeah.
19.
So the most popular Last Airbender cards, 253 Boomerang Basics, and then the second most popular is Badgermole Cub at 183. So, like, yeah, a lot. A lot.
Yeah, what somebody posted on Twitter yesterday. That's $16,000 worth of Badger Mole Cubs at
Oh
Worlds.
my gosh, $16,000. That's insane. That is so insane. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. The Bant Airbending deck is like $850.
Because the Badger Mole Cub. Yeah, because that pays Badger Mole Cub just as a way to like accelerate
Yep.
your stuff out. Seems good. So, yeah, I guess we'll talk about Worlds now. So the Worlds metagame posted yesterday. Um, how many competitors were there? 126. 126 competitors total. 23 Is It Lessons deck. So a little over 18% of the field. Teamer Otters was the second most popular deck, which is strange because in the top 8 over the last week, there was only one Teamer Otters deck. So 16% was Teamer Otters. Bant Airbending is the third most popular deck, 16 of those at about 13%. 11% for Is It Looting, 8% for Jeskai Control, 7% for Is It Prowess, which is It Scam. A little over 5% of Simic Ouroboros, 5% for Sultai Reanimator, 4% for Golgari Ouroboros, and 3% for Jeskai Artifacts, and then about 10% of other decks. So what do we have here? Just the other categories include Dimir Bounce, Mono Red Aggro, Dimir Mid, Simic Otters, which I guess they're not playing red for Totenaz, and Torch. What else are they losing with that? By not playing red.
I think that's it, right?
I can't think off the top of my head.
Yeah,
How many
windows you got open here?
Too damn many. So yeah, it looks like they lose Torcha Tower, Song of Totenaz,
Yeah.
Roaring Furnace,
Yep.
and then maybe some sideboard cards.
Yeah, braids
Oh,
and
Ral, Crackling
pyroclasms.
Woods. So yeah, maybe that kind of helps streamline the deck. It's kind of an interesting take.
Yeah, what else?
Golgari Dragons. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Orzhov Demons.
Yeah, and Boros Mobilize.
Yeah.
The Boros Mobilize deck, I saw Shahar Shenhar playing it yesterday. Well, he was playing against it on Arena. He was playing 4-color artifacts.
Okay.
And his opponent was playing the 2-mana goblin that makes a 1/1 goblin at the end of your turn if you attacked.
Yes.
And then it was playing the, it was probably playing
Arabella.
I don't know if it was playing Arabella. It may have been, but it was playing, Voice of Victory and War Leader's Call.
Stadium Headliner.
That's the one I was trying to think of. And then Hired Claw and like other efficient 1-drops. And it actually seemed totally fine. So, as inbred as the world's metagame looks, the challenge data over the course of the last week, although we're relatively new in the format and people are still doing a lot of investigating, things are super diverse, in my opinion. And, it's hard to say how, card availability affected you know, their ability to get these decks. And
I don't know if that's a thing at this stage.
yeah, I mean, it's still something they got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I don't know, the set's been out
3
a few
weeks.
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but if you
I just hope
figure something out like last minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you're scrambling. But hopefully everybody got their boomerang basics already.
Yeah, those are shooting up. Uh, this town ain't big enough. Reborn.
I think it's
Which
better.
is banned. Yeah, you think it's better just because it's 1 mana.
Yeah, it's 1 mana, replaces
You draw a card.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it to 2 things like
And sorcery speed, but I still think. And it being a lesson for
higher floor,
for
lower ceiling.
accumulate wisdom.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That card's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So,
And I don't know if you think these people registering Teamer Otters and all this, we're trying to hedge against Dimir because they have a good win rate against Dimir, and now there's
oh yeah, so that's
there's
something.
5 Dimir decks at
That's
Worlds.
what we were talking about before, right? Is like, I think going into this metagame, the starting point after the bans was Dimir midrange. There was this very obvious like Bant airbending deck that came out shortly after the release that people realized was good, but that has a really strong Dimir mid matchup.
Right.
So I think people were like, okay, so what can we build that will beat Dimir mid range? And I think that was the going in position. And so, Dimir mid range, it's still in this table, it's showing a 55% win rate against the field.
And the most played deck.
And the most played deck. It has poor matchups here against Bant Airbending, Izzet Splash, and Mono Red Aggro. But Mono Red Aggro is like almost non existent at Worlds. It's relatively underrepresented overall.
Right.
So I don't know. I think maybe the Worlds metagame overcorrected for Dimir mid. I think that
It's what it looks like.
Yeah, that I wouldn't want to be a Dimir mid player or a Dimir bounce player, right?
Not in this field, but
No.
I'm still rooting for Dimir Bounce to take it home.
Yeah. So let's. What do you think? We were gonna get together a couple days sooner. We ended up not being able to because of work, and we had kind of talked originally about what we wanted to win. What did you say?
I said, is it
deck
or Dimir?
Or Dimir, yeah.
But I thought Izzet would win, and then they posted, and then they posted the deck list.
Right, and then I said Dimir mid, or I said Dimir bounce specifically, but I kind of categorized it as like a Dimir deck because I think Dimir mid was still relatively well positioned, and there wasn't a ton of data on Dimir bounce to make me feel confident it was going to be enough. And then my backup was Bant airbending, so I guess I'm hoping Bant airbending pulls it off.
Yeah, I think it'll be Izzet, but I'm still rooting for Dimir bounce.
So look at this. So, like I said, we were looking at the win rate matrix for the last 2 weeks on mtgdex.net. Bant airbending has a 57% win rate. So of all the decks that, I guess Teamer Otters, well, Dimir Bounce has a 59% win rate, but that's a lot less matches. So Dimir Bounce is 60 matches. Bant airbending is 230 and is 57%. So a little bit more confidence in that number. But its only bad matchup is Jeskai Control. And then it's like 50-50 against Mono Red and Izzet Scam. So it just looks like it has like a bad control matchup. But everything else is favored or even, mostly favored. So I'm going with Bant airbending to take it down. Um,
Yeah, lessons is just seems gross.
yeah, just hyper efficient. I I think the thing that it struggles with is gonna be killing your opponent. You're basically like trying to run your opponent out of resources with, crappy one-off removal spells, you
Right.
know what I mean? And then you're just trying to like your
Outvalue
win
them.
condition is accumulate wisdom.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Your win condition is not grand, it's an enabler. So basically like your win condition in this deck is making a
Outvaluing your
yeah,
opponent.
making a
And
bunch of otters and getting them relatively big with prowess triggers and then killing your opponent.
yeah.
So I don't know if that little light on threats, but very efficient. Whereas like airbending is nothing but threats and still has like a little bit of interaction. I guess that's when you're seeing this style of deck, that's what I prefer to look at. Whereas like blue white control or a control based deck, it's not trying to like nickel and dime your opponent with individual removal spells. It's like trying to sweep, accrue a bunch of advantage off the back of that one card, and then overpower you in something late game like a Elspeth or a Planeswalker or something like that.
Yeah, I still like dimir bounce. Hopefully. I wonder who's on that. We
Yeah,
don't
so
know
let's
yet, right?
see. No, I don't think we have like the names.
But I like that deck a lot. I've been jamming it on Arena. Uh, Yesterday, I was in a match against Simic, and game one, I had 18 cards in my library left. Saw 42 cards game one.
Yeah, so
Just
it has a really
outvalue.
it has a really bad matchup. Dimir Bonds has a really bad matchup against Is It Looting
Yep.
and Otters. At least, with a few matches. I'm not sure that's really worth much, but it doesn't look to have a good matchup against those. So yeah, I'm calling it. World's Avatar is going to be won by the Avatar deck, but we'll see. Obviously,
It's a
another thing we
it,
talked about, Limited's going to have a big role, right?
yes, yeah.
You were saying.
Well, 6 rounds of limited, right?
Yeah, 6 rounds of Limited and then only 8 rounds of Constructed. So because it's a smaller field, it's actually one less round of Constructed per day.
Oh, so it's okay.
So it's 3 Limited, 4
So 7
Constructed.
rounds today, 7 rounds tomorrow, and then top 8.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder what they have to get to day 2. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head, but
It's 4 wins.
yeah. So as usual, we'll post our spreadsheet information on the Dropbox link. So if you guys want to pull that and take a look at it, also we'll post it online as well.
So are you gonna build this band airbending deck?
No, dude, I'm not. I don't know. I think it seems super fun and kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's like a creature style of deck that I would like to play
Yeah.
because it's like instant speed creatures. I kind of have a soft spot for the band. I like Llanowar Elves. Obviously, Badger Cub is powerful, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. What
I
about
guess.
all the band people already out?
Oh, for Badger Cub?
Yeah, with people out with their torches.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it kind of plays out. We'll have a lot more discussion following the weekend.
Yeah. I don't see it being ban worthy. It's not VV or Cutter level. It's a good card.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it is kind of interesting in like Mono Green Pioneer. I think it just like immediately replaces Wolf Willow Haven.
Yeah, people are already doing that.
So that seems really good.
Yeah, what's Pioneer though?
I know. What is Pioneer?
Oh, that online format.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess um
Yeah, bring back
I,
Pioneer Wizards if you're
I
listening.
like I don't think I have any of the cards for airbending. Like I don't think I have any.
No.
I have zero. Um I had some of the cards for Dimir Bounce, so I put that together. I spent $52 on the cards I needed to build that out. Um, and then
Yeah, because we're RCQ season just started, so
bleh.
what?
Wait, what?
Wait, we got a jam. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna play bounce also.
yeah. Um, I did run a handful of games with blue white control on arena. I think I ran like 5 or 6 games. I haven't lost yet, but I don't play arena for 6 weeks and then I come back to it and I'm
Right.
in bronze.
Yeah.
So I did play real decks. I played Simical Boroid, which whatever you kill their Ouroboros, and then you sweep them and the game's over.
Yeah.
You got to like play around mutation and spell pierce. Um, I played against mono red. It's just not as scary without screaming nemesis
No, not
because
even
you're
close. Yeah.
yeah because your Bezas are going to gain you life, so you just have to like get to Beza and then you're fine. Um, I did play against Dimir mid, which has historically been a terrible matchup for blue white control.
And you
And
got there?
I got there. Yeah, I got there in 3. He turn 3 Kaido'd me on the play game 1, and the game was immediately over when I
Yep.
didn't have an answer. And then games 2 and 3, Deshaun's Tidebinder and the cheaper interaction that I sideboard in made the difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when before the bans when people were like, yeah, they should hit something in Dimir mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at this.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Like,
I think I was one of those people.
oh yeah. Yeah, I think that it made sense, right? But what would they have hit? Kaido? I don't think Kaido's that
No.
broken. What
That
do
was
you
my that was my
and if you don't
prediction. I'm
hit
glad they
Kaido,
didn't because I love Kaido, but
yeah, if you don't hit Kaido, what do you?
curiosity.
Okay.
But looking at this, it seems like that wasn't necessary.
Right. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if anybody gets interviewed and has any logic that they care to share about
Deck choice.
yeah, deck choice and kind of their process, what they thought about Demir mid and why it's so underrepresented. Um so yeah, I don't know. I think I'll try Demir bounce. Um I would love to play airbending. I just don't want to spend $700 on a standard deck. Like, I just, I don't know.
No, be me.
What's that?
Like I played Vivi last season,
Oh, so
and
you
then
think airbending is going to be the Vivi deck?
no. I'm just saying, spend $850 on
Oh,
a deck, and then they
what's
ban
that?
it.
How much? Oh, is that how much you spent?
No, I had most of the cards already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think
I
I
did.
literally have
Yeah.
like none of them.
No, I only had to purchase 3 Vivies.
Like
I had the rest.
yeah. I don't have Angs, Appas, Badgermole Cubs, Doc Orlock. Yeah, I don't even have Nature's. I think I have a couple Nature's for them.
You have the lands.
I do have all of these lands except for some of the multiversal passage.
Oh, you're halfway there.
Yeah. Yes.
You have Riddlers.
Nope. This is only playing one.
Oh, perfect. You can
One
borrow.
Riddler.
You can borrow one. Build it.
So I would have to. So what? We'll just say. You think 80 for the Badgermole Cubs? What are they on TCG? 75? What are we gonna say?
I'd say 84.
Nah, dude. You got that storefront pricing stuck in your brain. $58.99.
No, you're not getting one for that.
Right there, dude. Oh, shipping.
Yeah, I'm not buying from that guy.
No, Roscoe's
Yeah, I don't know.
Addies.
I don't want to.
14 sales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Multiple. We'll do at least 2. Hey. So there you go.
There you go, $62.
And the shipping is included. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something to think about. But
or just jam bounce. It's fun.
yeah. I have. Yeah, you said you were playing. Tell me about those games you play, dude.
Oh, what did I play against this morning? I don't even know if this is a real deck. It was they're playing some earthbending, just ramping, and it's a teamer deck playing some lessons and Dragonback Assault. Is that enchantment? When a land enters, you make a 4/4 dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was a real match. And then played against some 4-color doppelgang deck last night, where they doppelgang made 9 copies of my Storm Chasers talent.
What?
Still won that match somehow.
Holy. So I don't know, dude. I don't know if I probably should get them. I feel like the price has been coming down on them as the Avatar set gets open, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
it could spike after
where's
this weekend, depending on how this weekend
I don't
goes.
know how much more ceiling it has on it. So I don't know. So what? So that's $180. So $200.
Yeah, I don't
Two,
think it's a
two,
$80 card at all.
three. No, and these are fairly cheap. So I'd probably have to spend, I don't know, $350. Most of which is in
Benchable
these
comes
Badger Cubs.
for a standard deck. Oh man, remember? I don't know.
Yeah, it seems fun. Maybe I'll look into that too. When's the next set come out?
Next set comes out January. Pre-release is January 16th. We have lore one. The weekend after.
And then we'll be chasing some other mythic.
Yeah.
We'll just wait till then.
Yeah, the weekend after Spotlight Atlanta is pre-release weekend for lore one.
I'm just playing blue-white control for life, dude.
Yeah, why don't you?
It seemed fine on Arena. Like, obviously nobody's really playing it online. Nobody's playing it at Worlds. I don't know why. It seems
I played Dimir mid at Standard Night.
probably just
Wednesday.
because Dimir mid. People went in with the impression of Dimir mid, but people are still playing Jeskai Control. And I guess Jeskai Control is a little bit better because
there's some life gain.
you have some life gain to kind of stave off.
But I lost to Blue. Mike beat me Wednesday night with blue-white control. I forgot my duress is at home.
Oh yeah, you were saying that. That's funny. So yeah, see that? 14% against Dimir mid. So even Jeskai Control has an abysmal matchup against Dimir mid. Azorius Control, I don't know, it's not much better. It's basically the same.
3% better, so 17%.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, turn 3 Kaido is just good.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, how things change over time.
Yeah, excited to see how this weekend shakes up.
Yeah, man. It's going to be here soon. We'll be watching it in about 4 hours. I got to get some work done. Maybe go exercise, do some yard work, do something. But I was up all night watching. I told you I was watching that Diddy documentary. Bro, that guy, scum.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
He's scum. He's scum.
There was a football game on last night, so I was busy.
It's like, I mean, and he's not just scum because of the criminal acts that he did and like the business stuff that he did, but I think he's scum because he was like trying to represent hip hop music, and like he talked about how he's trying to bring the culture forward and all this stuff, like trying to uplift the black community and black music, blah blah blah. You hear him say that shit again and again, but I feel like, oh, cause I'm cussing, sorry.
Yeah. What?
But I think he was responsible.
There's kids listening.
Yeah, sure. There's kids. He was responsible for probably the deaths of two of the greatest hip hop artists of all time.
Are you saying Diddy?
Oh, if you in the series, it's all but like
insinuating that
like the evidence is all but there, right? Like,
did he kill Biggie?
Oh, not so much Biggie, but basically he had Biggie partying in LA after Tupac was killed. So it was a time when like a lot of people in the California area were incensed by Tupac's death.
Yep.
And Diddy's like, no, we're gonna stay here and party. And Biggie's like, I don't want to be here. Like there's people out here that want my head. Like I want to leave. And Diddy was like, no, man, we're gonna stay here and party, and like basically like rub it in their face. Is at least that's how the story was portrayed. But and I think that set back quality rap and hip hop music in a different way. I just think that the entire industry would have evolved in a different way, and music would have been, hopefully, would have been better. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
But
yeah, time machine, go back and say Biggie.
I don't know. Probably say them both, but it is what it is, dude. Just make the bullets that were gonna kill Tupac kill Suge Knight, maybe.
Yeah, and then the ones that were gonna,
kill. Well, they were in the same car, so yeah. So the ones that were gonna kill Biggie, kill
Diddy. Yeah, perfect.
There we go.
Yeah. Then we wouldn't have all these great baby oil memes, though.
Dude, that's true. That's true. And hearing that is like, I don't know, man. Just.
All right, what are we talking about?
I don't know. So, you want to find us on social media? Blue Sky, Twitter,
YouTube,
the tweeters,
Spotify. We're everywhere. My Guys Magic Podcast.
Yep. P Dub
999 on the Twitters.
At Joe_Mama_77 on the Twitters. Boom, hit us up.
All right. Have fun watching Worlds. See y'all next week, my guys.